So as I came into where is it? Gusto, the girl shouted at me, get a mask. I walked past her to wash my hands, and on my way this guy shouts out at me, and I thought, who the fuck's this? And I said, do I know you? And then he starts waffling, and because sometimes when people shout at you and they don't know you, then I think it's a bit rude. And so I tried to get to the bottom of it. He doesn't know me, but he thinks I'm important or something. And so we end up talking to him, and he's the boss. Thank you. He's the boss of a Chinese company at Nagoya Airport, so it could be a good contact. And he gave me his number, and he had his mate with him, who was a housebreaker. Not breaking in, breaking them up. Just look at this beer. I've been in a strange mood for a change. That looks fucking perfect, doesn't it? Maybe she's putting a bit of effort in. Well, it's not a nice day, but it's just drizzling, so that's not too bad. And $2 a beer. But I've got to stop drinking that. This Sabra Sarab. How are you? Arbeito comes from the German word Arbeit, to work. And in Japan, Arbeito means part-time work. But that could also be up to 40 hours a week. They're asking people to put masks on in Gusto. Lebeta Mautik. Was that Arabic? Okay. Orbit. Are you male or female? You like male. But geek, translate what this geezer's saying to me. Has it been? Oh, it says, oh, it's not Arabic. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a few, isn't it? Well, bait is animal, this one. B-E-T. Walla Habiba. It's Indian. Okay. Oh my God! He's saying he's promising his love. It's Indy. Jaldi, jaldi. Yalla Habibi. Yalla Habibi. Let's go, baby. Do you have any Kingfisher? No, I've drunk Kingfisher before though. I think it's also a song. Namaskar. That sounds like oh, this is either a greeting or a parting. Okay, bye bye, friend. I thought because it sounded like that's what I thought. Namaskar. It sounds like namaste. Hello, Michael Honig. Is that Swedish? It's not Swedish. From Switzerland. I know I should have studied Hindi. So this guy's just been shouting out at me. Turns out he's half Japanese, half Chinese, and he's a manager at the airport of a company. Could be good making friends with this guy. He's very loud. Oh, German. Okay, well, German, Swedish. I think I know someone called Koenig, Frederick. Koenig isn't Koenig a beer? Well, I was talking to Mew, and she said she was meeting someone for a date. She had a date about a week ago, and maybe that she's sorting out the guy on the date. Hello, Zach Ismail. How are you? Thank you. Please, there is over 6,000 videos. I'm sure there are at least 5 that are good. No, I think it might have been a Japanese guy actually. Hello, Matthew. Remember that name from the other day? Excuse me. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning. Put out some rubbish. Then I sorted out some more rubbish, and I put that out. Then I collected a bit of steel. We're getting trolled. Oh my God, nothing worse. Grandad Geek. Anyone see that fucking hero copper knocking down that 80-pound, 73-year-old woman with dementia? Then they broke her arm, and then they left her in a fucking cell for 6 hours. Did you see that? Fucking cunts. Bragging off that he knocked down an 80-pound, 73-year-old woman. What's it like in Germany with the COVID? Is it still bad? The big news in England is that the Prime Minister's ex-best mate is dropping him in the shit. Okay, good. British cap. You will be one day. Not sure what Yahoo mean. No, it's just one of these people. They should never have been a cop. And when they took them on, they start showing off as though they're like fucking Elliot Ness. Although Elliot Ness wasn't a cop, he was a fucking taxman. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, well, I think if you ever have the misfortune to go to a big guy called Tony's, what do you call the big guy, the big public speaker, Tony from America, big guy. If you ever go to one of those or a salesman conference, you're going to come across that winners never quit, quitters never win. No, I don't think he was reacting. He was just a fucking piece of fucking shit, thinking that he's fucking tough. But his life is going to be misery from now, because the world knows what he's like. Showing off to impress a female cop. Watch this video, geek. It'll make your fucking blood boil. I tell you. It increased 30,000 views in 1 hour yesterday. It must be close to 1 million now. That was the first day, by the way. Or second day. Maybe today's the second day. Third day. Well, I should have liked to fuck you about. Oh really? Fucking hell. That's very is it disconcerting or concerting? Fuck man, that's gotta whoever you are, when someone pulls a gun on you, and if it's a cop, you know they can probably fucking get away with it. Bastards. If I'd have been in America and talked to the cops in America like I talked to the cops in Japan, I'd have probably been fucking shot. Beautiful. And whether it comes out like that from the kitchen, I don't know. It was a female cop. But what did you say to upset her? Hello, Egg Watch. Oh, that's not. I like that one. I like that name. Egg Watch. What about Egg Watcher? Why was she calling you an idiot? Did you not tell her that you are well read, know a lot of shit about a lot of stuff, and your nickname is Geek? Now, fuck that talking back to the cop. What did these fucking people like us, apart from being cunts? You're not fucking shooting fucking people or dogs. Abdullah, fine, thank you. Abdullah Concarbs, I think that's a fucking made up name, isn't it? Goncalves, Goncalves. Oh. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like that guy the other day that was shot because he had air fresheners dangling from his front mirror. This is fucking ridiculous, isn't it? This is what I said a while ago. These police stops, what they should do. See, but these police stops, they're stopping them just see if they can like upgrade the stop, if they can find another crime. This is the reason behind the stops. What they should do, because it's fucking costing these councils millions of dollars. So what they should do, if a police car supposedly sees something wrong, they've got speakers on the car, and they said, look, sort that out, you've got a faulty indicator, you've got fucking air fresheners on your fucking window, sort it. But no, they want their arrest record to go up, they want to get promoted, they want to impress a fucking pretty female cop. They're just cunts. Where are you watching from, Abdullah? $150, fucking fuck that. How long ago was this? Next time, eat raw chicken. Fuck, man, that's a massive fine. $150 fucking dollars. Wow. Fucking hell. The biggest fine I had was what's that? $3,000, I guess. I am from England, Michael, Sheffield. I have been to Germany a few times. Yeah, now in drink driving in Japan is now $8,000 fine, straight to jail. Oh, that looks all right. I used to work at the Off-Bra House in Tokyo, Michael. Where are you watching from, Abdullah? I worked there about 1 year. I stopped working there, but I regret stopping working there because it was good money for what hours I did. It was good money. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, good beer as well. Good beer, good food. So what happened was, I just arrived in Tokyo, and I went to see my sponsor, and he put me up at his place. He put me to his place, and he got one of his staff to take me out, who could speak English. And he took me around town, and then we went to the opera house, and I said to this guy, I says, I could do that job, and he was just standing behind the bar, shoving beer out. I says, I could do that job. Monday morning, I get a call, coming to Tokyo for an interview, and I started working the following day. And I listened to the same music for 4 hours a night every day. Yeah, it was. Thank you. They seem to be getting better at the beer. Hey? Yeah. Japanese men do not say please and thank you to the wait staff. But in England, I don't know, I guess most Westerners, they... What about America? Germany, let me know. Yeah, if someone brings you a beer to the table, you know, you say thank you. In America, of course, in America, they tip people. I always remember the Morecambe Mindy, and Mindy was working at a cafe or a bar or something like that. But she was angry because the manager was always taking her tips, and so Mork went into the bar. He goes, "Oh, you keep your hands off her tips." Oh, that was a good show. Looks like Tony's still there. So I went to borrow a drill yesterday, and they wouldn't lend me one because when I borrowed one from there 2 years ago, there was a battery missing, and so I am barred. I am banned from borrowing anything from there again. But at least they didn't give me a fucking bill for a battery. So. It wasn't cheap. What they had a members party there, so you could become a member and paid so much per month, and they'd have a big members party with their name on it. So it was like a little band with a stainless steel, and their name would be printed on this stainless steel band. That place now is Augusto's. many years. Many years. So the thing is, because I've got this beard, if I ever do anything bad, then I can just shave it off. No one knows what I look like. Geek, when you were doing that barbecue, were you by yourself or were you the leader of a group of people? All of you got tickets. 3 of you got a fucking $150 fine. That's fucking money raising, that, isn't it? Now you believe me when I say coppers are cunts, don't you? That's an expensive beach trip. Hello, Henrik. How are you? Are you at Simon Coles? Are you Simon, the guy from X Factor? Are you his son? Oh, look at Eric. Oh, look at Eric. Oh, he's come out with a funny. Eric, I'm going to shove my boot up your fucking arse, you little wanker. There's nothing wrong with being bold, you stupid little cunt. It will come to most people. I can imagine some of these wankers thinking that they're a real man because they've got like a head of hair. Oh, fucking dickheads. No, let him see if he comes out with another fucking smart ass comment. Imagine though, balding is genetic. Yeah, because fucking Sean Connery used to struggle a lot with women, same as Jason Statham struggles a lot with women. Just depends what the rest of the package is, doesn't it, you stupid cunt? No, don't. Let that message stand because I just want to see what the other. Did you put him in timeout? It's always good, like reading what bollocks they put out. But why? There are some people actually. There are some people that are concerned about the bald, but like I don't know what it's like in the rest of Britain or Europe, but obviously just shave your head close, have a close shave. But obviously, if you're gonna the comb over, that is the way. Doing the comb over has to be the worst fucking idea ever. But you've got you've got hair, haven't you, geek? Uncle Donny Hairdo. Well, I saw that for were you wearing a hat when I saw you? I thought I can't remember. I thought you had the hair. No, but obviously people do the comb over. Those guys have got problems. Oh dear. Yeah, well, just shave it to the sides, yeah. The plan was, well, we went to the warehouse this morning about fucking 6:30, quarter to 7, and then I worked there for nearly 2 hours, and then I went off. And the plan was to go back and do so. Oh, look at this! This is my favourite. This is my favourite. This is my. Oh, it's fucking disappeared. It was an oyster. Yeah, I think probably having a beard helps. But unless if you're in really good shape, you don't need a beard. You know, like if you're really fit, you don't need a beard. But I had a friend. He was American, and what he used to do yoga, meditation. But I think in his 40s, he used to go upside down on the frame, so the blood would go to his head, you know. But like I say, if it's important, you know, there's no doubt about it that if you've got a full head of hair when you're 60 or 70, it's very impressive. But if that's the only thing you've got to fucking talk about or be proud about, then just like these guys with these fucking six packs. Stupid cunts. You've got a six pack, yeah. Well, if you've got a six pack and you're not a fucking extra or a fucking actor, or a first pack and you're not a fucking extra or a fucking actor or a fucking diver, there's no point to it. Well, did you try that? But well, if you tried that, it's not worked then. Yeah, what's mine? 30 kilograms. How many pints is 30 kilograms? There's some beer there, isn't there? $30 litres. 30 litres. Fucking took me a while to fucking work that out, didn't it? That's fucking 60 glasses of beer in America. It must be the fucking. It must be the olive oil then. Yeah, 74 pints. Well, not English pints, but an English pint is 568 millilitres. But it's still it's still a lot of beer. It was 60 pints of beer that killed me. But in Germany, what is it? It's a half litre. It's 500 cc for a beer. In Japan, something like this. If this is a good serving, it's about 420, 440 millilitres, I think. Oh, she smiled. That was a surprise. And she's got take-home bentos for kids. It's got to be the oil, hasn't it? With the olives and the oil and the diet. It's got to be the diet. Well, they're shoving each other's heads up each other's arses. That's what it probably is. What about Iranians? Are they? They've got good air, haven't they? The Iranians. They've got good air, haven't they? The Iranians. But don't forget, 12-ounce bottle means gay. Stop your imperialism. No, but like I say, when we were doing sums as kids, it was pounds, shillings, and pence. In the rest of Europe, they were just doing like fucking 100 cents to a franc or whatever, or to a mark. A mark. I think that was a lot easier. Yeah, but the thing is, then you didn't, because the American imperial gallon is smaller than the English one, I think. And also your shoe sizes. A British size 9 is bigger than an American size 9. What about Islanders? Samoans and Hawaiians and all people around that. They got good hair, have they? But they've also got a lot of fat in their diet, haven't they? The Islanders, they do a special chicken or something. Yeah, the Islanders have a really, I think they have a really bad diet. When they fucking took their islands off them and fucking did the nuclear. When they fucking took their islands off them and fucking did the nuclear bomb. Yeah, that's it. Tonga, Samoan. I wonder what. Yeah, well, maybe the people that lived on the islands wanted him. Like, because some of them go to Hawaii, don't they? The Wine Highlands, and I know that some of them go to New Zealand and Australia, and I just wonder what the thing is there for that. Would they rather? I think I'd rather get into Hawaii if I was an islander. You fucking won't want to end up talking like a fucking Kiwi or Australian, I'll tell you. Wait until Jason sees this. I went to fucking so many times. I went to the airport in Hawaii. I never went into town. Marshall Islands, that's not a fucking good place, is it? A Soviet Aussie. Or it could be a Sozzy. My plan is to win on the lottery and get a Russian girlfriend or from that area. You probably could, but it's just cost so much money. I think it's like I don't know. It's like $30,000 or $40,000. I think I might consider it actually. But now they used to like put plants. They used to put like little fucking plant fucking little bits of air in your head. But there's a different way of doing it now. They just fucking glue. They just glue a mat to your head. Here you are, sir. Yeah, that when the first television we got, it was when I bought the house. It was from Rediffusion, a famous rental place in England, and the guy that was selling us or doing the deal for us at the rental shop, he had those fucking plugs in his head, and they were about a fucking. They were so far apart, and of course you never brought it up. But his mates must have took the piss out of him. Full turtle wax. What's that mean? You're gonna completely bald. There was I went to this party. It was for Ghanaians, and I got up and did a speech telling them that their national food was shite. But there was a guy there, and I can't remember. His name was Tony. I can't remember whether he was from Ghana or one of those countries. And he had this fucking hat on, and it was like all blonde on top. It was blonde hair. I think there were about $3,000. 3,000 yen. And it just looked really fucking cool, this hat. It looked smart. Because it was with blonde hair coming out the top. Anyway, long story short, he died. Too many drugs. If you're a bodybuilder, don't take shit. Smashed sweet potatoes. Yeah, sweet. Oh, sea snails doesn't sound good to me. But the old coconut meat and sweet potato sounds good. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but it's so long since I've heard that turtle wax. That was like when I was back in England as a kid, turtle wax. So this guy called Tony, who's the manager at this airport thing, he says, "Oh, we can import it from China." I says, "I don't buy steel. I just steal it and sell it." Yes, you're right. You're right. Japanese steel is Japanese. My karate mate was telling me that Japanese steel is 70% new. Very little scrap iron in it. I guess. Remember the birdcage, that big stadium for the Chinese Olympics. Unless it's made of aluminum, I don't know. But that could be interesting in like fucking 10 or 20 years' time. Yeah, this is why the Japanese steel in the Twin Towers, it was the best steel in the world. An acetylene torch couldn't fucking melt through that. No, it's not that. It's just that the content of scrap metal is very high. That's why they use chopsticks. I think in England it's fucking $8 a pint. And if it's a decent beer, they're talking about prices skyrocketing in England. Waiters and waitresses are wanting to be paid like £15 an hour. Not fucking $15, £15. %, left. Maybe one more beer. No, they don't. They just, well, this is what I've been reading in the Daily Mail. They just, that's what they want. I don't know if I guess they'll just have to put the prices up. But a lot, like, no, it's not as much as that, mate. It's, well, thank you, Suzuki-san. I will take my time. What is the pound US dollar rate? Yeah, but it's $21, geek. $1.39 to the pound. But you've got to look at it in America when $15 is what they're asking for. If you compare how much it's risen in fucking, how long has it been? Well, how long has that minimum wage been that price? It's fucking ridiculous. Because they can say that wage is meant for like fucking teenage boys and girls or students, but they still need to live as well. When they took all the manufacturing away, these are all the jobs that were fucking left. Pay them a fucking decent wage. It's like, you know, the kids that are fucking talking about being bald and things like that. It just what amazes me most is that they think that people that are bald take it seriously. That I've got like short hair take it seriously. They don't, because they're fucking old. The most important thing is staying alive and then catching these little cunts and then kicking their heads in. Everybody's gone, geek. Should I get $3 worth of chicken or $4 worth of pizza? It's corn pizza. Fucking hell. You can get 3 pizzas, takeaway pizzas, for 863 yen, frozen pizzas. Have you ever had one of these Western people tapioca drinks? No price. Ooh. Oh, that's it. Pizza. I think I should. Maybe I should get a job on a fishing boat. There are jobs being offered in Japan, but there's some machine shop jobs where they just say you just put the metal into the machine and press a button and that's it. But I don't think they want people my age. It's about $14 an hour. You still there, geek? I think that's 2 days on the trot now where I've gone into the Gusto a little bit early. That's my bad. Looks like the rain's getting heavy. Oh, hello. I don't. I don't know. I think I'm gonna miss it. I had before this morning about 10:30. I had eggs and chips. So yeah, maybe yeah, that's enough food for today. I just there was some chicken. It was nice, but huh. How are you? So little food. Yeah, but I got beer. Fucking big plate full of chips. 2 eggs. Brown sauce. Lovely. Okay, good. No reaction. My mother-in-law, they got their letters. I think they've got their letters, then they've got to apply for it. So, but they're getting in Japan. I think people are getting a bit like pissed off, saying what's happening because of the rest of the world. They're getting their vaccinations or whatever. Well, beer is good, but maybe I shouldn't be drinking. I've got 30 days to get into the doctors and showing that I'm Zafu. It comes from the saying winners never quit and quitters never win. But winners are never quiet because they're always bragging off.